ما كنا نهتدي لو أن هدانا الله يهدي الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد نبينا الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين من تبع هداهم قدم من يوم الدين آمين. What is our relationship with the adhan we just have been recited? The adhan which has been recited, our relationship with the community of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he used to tell Bilal, Bilal, arihna biha ya Bilal, comfort our heart with the call of prayer, ya Bilal. Adhan is comforting the heart of the Muslims because they meet Allah 5 times a day. This is the source of tranquility and peace and safety. And the presence of Bilal and the community of Bilal, which was led by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the relationship between us and Bilal and Adhan and the community of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What is our relationship with Quran? Is to make hifz of it? Is to memorize it from cover to cover? Or to live Quran, to be guided by Quran, and dwell deeply in the meaning of Quran, which mostly in Arabic, unfortunately. And we ignore the Arabic language badly, and we favor other languages of the Arabic language. And even when we not invest in educating our children in the Arabic language, when investing in the Arabic language is the language of Sunnah, Seerah, Tafsir, Hadith, Sharia, Fiqh, everything. Because we go behind the language of the current civilization, which is the materialistic civilization, which you find it nowadays, is unjust civilization. Unjust civilization. It's not civilization. It's another apartheid, a global apartheid. Universal apartheid, not just South African apartheid. What's our relationship with the Quran? When we hear somebody reciting beautifully, or we listen to it, or we read it without understanding it. You know, when we read Quran, what does it mean? As you are talking to Allah face to face. As Shaykh Sharawi said, when you read the Quran, imagine the one who is sitting in front of you to listen to you is Allah. Sitting you tentatively because you love to see you reciting His words, even if you cannot read it, even if you don't understand it. Just read it. Reading Quran by yourself is inviting Allah to come to your house to listen to you. He's there. Allah is there. He's with us, whenever we are, wherever we are. أينما كنا, whenever we are. Not only with us listening and seeing, but knowing our intention. You can imagine that He is looking. لذلك He is قيوم السماوات والأرض. He is the one who is standing to protect and to save the skies and the heavens and the whole universe. Knowing the intention of every insect, animals, birds, human being, fish, that He is Allah. That nobody can dare to call himself Allah or to call his God Allah. No one. And forever it will not be. Forever it was not, and will not, and will never be. قيوم السماوات والأرض القائم على أحياء السماوات والأرض. The one who is sustaining the universe. This is Allah. You want to invite Him to the house as your invitation? Read His Quran. He will be in front. He is there in your house. But this by His own invitation, not by your own invitation. ومعنى إنما كنا. He is with us whenever we are. But if you want to give Him an invitation, read His book. Don't have to understand what you read, what you listen to, but come closer to Him by reciting His book. The hadith of today is by the Prophet ﷺ who said, بُنِيَ الْإِسْلَامُ عَلَى خَمْسٍ. بُنِيَ الإسلام على خمس. Islam is founded, not is. Islam is founded on 5 pillars. Foundation. Never ever in your life think that the 5 pillars are Islam. The 5 pillars are the foundation of Islam. The 5 pillars are the foundation of Islam. The 5 pillars are the foundation of Islam, not Islam. Then after that, to build your own Islam as a structure, as a civilization, as whatever you want to do. The central pillar of Islam foundation is At-Tawheed. At-Tawheed. Around it, Zakah, Sawm, Hajj, and Shahada. No. Salah. Those are the 5 pillars. You want to buy a house? You want to build a house? Make the foundation. It depends what you want the house to be. 1 floor, 2 floors, 5 floors, 6 floors, big building. The more you want your house to be big, the more you make the foundation stronger. If we understand what we mean by the foundations of Islam, not Islam, don't be mistaken and say Islam is Salah, Zakah, Sawm, Hajj, and Salah, and Tawheed, and Kalima. No, we don't fool ourselves. This is what you build Islam on. Islam is mu'amalat. Islam is harakat hayat. Islam is life movement. You let the life spend around Islam, not to spend your Islam around your personal life. Different. Big difference. That's why from day one, the mushrikeen, who were uncles of the Prophet ﷺ, refused to have one God to be in control of their life. They refused Nuh alayhi salam. They refused Salih alayhi salam. They refused because they knew that they want them to go to Tawheed and wanted life to be spinning around the Tawheed. Like the key box. There's a box which is the life. Life is a box, isn't it? Inside it, many gears. All these gears in your life box should be spinning around Islam, which is founded on the 5 pillars. Don't ever teach your children that Islam is 5. No, Islam is beyond the foundation. Islam is i'mar al-ard. Islam is constructing life on earth to serve the people who live on earth. Islam is the relationship with your neighbor and yourself. But yourself and the climate. Between yourself and the history and the Prophet. And every creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bunya al-Islam ala khams is Islam, is the foundation of Islam. What will you do with Islam when you are responsible in a shop, or in a school, or in a street, or guard, or cleaner, or driver? This behavior of you is Islam. It is the reflection of what you have in your heart of the foundation of Islam. That's why Aisha radiallahu anha used to say what? كان خلقه القرآن وكان قرآنا يمشي على الأرض. His manner was Quranic according to the Quran, according to the revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he was like a walking Quran on earth. walking, 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 walking. He was interpreting Islam in action. This is Islam. Not just coming and say, Alhamdulillah, I prayed Asr, so what? And after that, I steal, I backbite, I cheat, I look at my neighbor, his wife, or daughter. It's not Islam. What's the prayer? إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي. Our prayer prohibiting us from doing the bad things, from doing zulm. This is the outcome of our prayer, not our prayer itself. Zakat is not a transaction of money, not a financial transaction. No. Zakat in Islam is an institution that built the community. Know where you spend your zakat. Know how you spend your zakat. Know who is taking your zakat from you, and ask what is the impact of the zakat in the society. Don't give it to me because I'm sheikh only. No. Ask the sheikh, what are you going to do with it? How? And the impact. Because we need to build the society. We need to build the community. We need to educate our children. That's why zakat is an institution by itself. Whoever tells you 0% of the album cost of zakat, you are wrong. Because Allah said, وَالْعَامِلِينَ عَلَيْهِ. That's why it's an institution by itself. Collected by people, you have to be paid. Spent by people, you have to pay for them. And you have to register everything in the book. Nothing is for free. You have to be admin. People who come and sometimes this one from South Africa, no, we don't take any administration. Tell them, serve. If Allah said, take, you take. Unless you have a waqf that is covering your cost. If you don't declare transparency in Islam, when you tell everybody what's there. Muhammad was standing with Safiya كانت عمته مش كده? Was one of the 30 in the evening. In the dark, there was no lights there, isn't it? Or in Medina. At night. And people saw, Assalamu alaikum, a woman was standing there. You know what he told them? In transparent way, she is Safiya. No prophet. She is Safiya. Don't ever think that she is someone else. Like what they have done to Aisha radiallahu anha in Hadith al-Ifk in Surah Al-Nur. And they talked about her very badly. And whoever cares Aisha, and whoever cares Abu Bakr, and whoever cares all the companions, he is not a Muslim. Like it or not. These are the pillars of the teaching of Islam at the time. Aisha, the wife, how dare I can't talk about her badly. This is the behavior of people who do not trust Aisha. It's not Islam. We come back to Islam to ask ourselves, what have we done to our community? How are we helping our community? How are we thinking future generation to come? Those children in the mosque. What are we building for them? How much investment we invest in them to let them to learn our history, to learn our culture, to learn who are the role models that made history, create civilization, build renaissance. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not live a very comfortable life, and they had not seen the success story of Islam is coming at his time. It came at the time of Umar, as most of us know that. And when he used to sleep on the straw, and they found that the impression of the straw on his body, straw. They were crying, the companions. Said how those leaders of Rome and Byzantine and others sleep on these beds, and you, Prophet sleep on the straw. We look at ourselves, compare ourselves with Muhammad. Sunnah is not just something you talk about it. It's something you do it and you live by it. Treat Quran as to shrine yourself, myself and yourself. نلتحف بالقرآن. نلتحف يعني be surrounded by the Quran itself. And this is how to take Quran with us as a part of our behavior, not as a part of our recitation without understanding what Quran is about. Tell our mosques to teach our children to become alim. Hafiz is good, but not good enough. We need Hafiz who is becoming alim. We need Hafiza, a female Hafiz, who is going to be alima, a female alim. A lot of great women scholars in Islam, and we don't have space for our women in our mosque. Who is going to teach our children at home? It's my wife, isn't it? It's my mother. It's my auntie, isn't it? If my auntie will not come to the mosque and listen what kind of fiqh or having at the end or the beginning of the 21st century. When Prophet ﷺ said, لا تمنعوا المساجد don't prevent the female woman, the female Muslim from coming to whom? Not to your house, not to my house, not to your villa, no, to the house of Allah. If the Prophet ﷺ said that, who are we? Not to allow them to come, to listen, to learn, to be educated. Who's going to teach those children? Give me your son. Give me your son behind you. Come on. Give me all the little children. Because it's not khutbah. Come on. Little children in the back. Little children. Come on. Who is going? His mother is the teacher. His mother, his auntie and grandmother is the teacher. She does not learn. You only blame yourself. You are not imam. You don't allow the woman to learn. This is not the fiqh of our ulama. To deprive our wives. Wallahi, when I used to go door to door in the 80s in Birmingham. In Birmingham, which is the second capital city of UK. Any young man come to sit next to me, stand next to me. Any young man, come on, jump. Make you a leader. Okay. You know, and at that time, the culture in UK was, since the girl becomes mature enough and she has the ministerial period, at the age of 15, 16, they stop her being educated. I used to go, when I was doing my Doctor of Medicine, Birmingham University, to distribute leaflets, door to door. I'm very proud to stand next to you. You are my leader, my teacher. That's your son? No, not your son, it's my son. I take him from you. You know what I was hearing when they opened the door? English drama. No education. Sitting at home, and this was I was there to listen, to distribute, going door to door. We're not shy of being doctors and distributing leaflet door to door, street to street, shop to shop. To build something like Islamic belief, we never had iftari with our wives and families for 6 or 7 years. Sometimes we complain about the quality of food. We used to be from day one, mosque to mosque, in different cities, and come back at the time of Eid. All the brothers in Islamic belief in the 80s. That's why I have Islamic belief here in Cape Town, I'm not promoting Islamic belief, by the way. I'm talking about never ever let your daughter to become ignorant and prevent her from coming to the mosque and say Abu Hanifa said that. Abu Hanifa never said that. Because there's a lot of female ulama in the history of the Ummah. But because we don't read the history, we don't know who are they. Even if Hafiz give ijaza, that's right, he came from a country واشترته female woman, I mean female Hafiz giving ijaza to men. I can't remember the names that are there. Here, because the most important institution in the society of the Muslim is the family, the mosque, the library, and the imam. Imam is an institution by himself. Library has to be there for them to learn how to read. Mosque has to be an institution, not just a place of prayer or place of collecting zakat and sadaqah. An institution by itself. And school education. The school, mosque, imam, and family. And the cornerstone of every family is the wife, the mother. If she is ignorant, you have very uneducated, ignorant generations. This is after the 5 pillars, after the foundation of Islam. So if I understand Islam and the Mashayikh taught me about it, lay down the foundation, the 5 pillars, then build on it your Islam as behavior and dealing with this community. يا الناس يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم اركعوا واسجدوا واعبدوا ربكم. Allah said then in Surah Al-Hajj, oh يا الأمن كده اركعوا واسجدوا. Allah said, make ruku' and sujood. And this is the ritual meaning of worship. Fine? Then he said, وَعْبُدُوا رَبَّكُمْ. After ruku' and sujood, there's ibadah. Then he said, Allah in the same verse, وَفْعَلُوا الْخَيْرِ, and do good. So, ruku' and sujood is for you. Ibadah for the community. And goodness afterwards for the community. So while you are actually making ruku' and sujood, you have to understand that the full ibadah is not just ruku' and sujood. It was beyond and behind ruku' and sujood. May Allah bless you, my son. Give me a hand. Don't be afraid. I'll take him with me. May Allah bless you, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair, akramakumullah. Thank you for letting me to come and speak to you. And I'm very honored and proud to be in South Africa. My first visit to South Africa was 1995. You know why? Because I came to raise funds. Because we had no money at this age. I came to take your money. Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.